Last Thursday, Puff Daddy P Diddy Sean Combs was accused and at the centre of a legal lawsuit which claimed a lot of horrible and disgusting things what he did to a partner for over a decade. Let's look into this. Hello ladies and gents, welcome back your lovely faces. Last Thursday, 16th of November, P Diddy, Puff Daddy Sean Combs, whichever you want to call him these days, he was at the centre of a lawsuit which was put out by Cassie Ventura, an R&B artist who was signed to his label Bad Boy Records in the mid-2000s. Now, she has accused him of a lot of horrible and dangerous things. Sean Diddy Combs was accused of SA, the R word, and this on Thursday, the 16th of November, by Cassie Ventura. Combs denied the accusations, claimed that the singer was trying to extort him for a large sum of money. Ventura said the following in a statement on Thursday: "After years in silence and darkness, I am finally ready to tell my story." The lawsuit explains in graphic detail what she says occurred shortly after meeting him in 2005. In her statement, Miss Ventura said she was ready to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of others who face this in their relationships. In a statement to BBC News, Mr. Combs' lawyer said Miss Ventura had demanded $30 million, $24 million, under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship. His lawyer, Benjamin Brafman, said the alleged demand was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. In response to Mr. Brafman, Miss Ventura's lawyer, Doug Wigdor, said Mr. Combs had offered her a payment of 8 figures to silence her and prevent the filing of this lawsuit. She rejected his efforts and decided to give a voice to all women who suffer in silence, he said. Obviously, we have seen a lot of this over the past 5 to 6 years now, obviously because of the entire Me Too movement, but during that time, we have seen some people who have put in false lawsuits like this. We're not saying everyone is false. Obviously, there's different categories, and obviously a lot more people had a lot more evidence. But with this one, it's weird because obviously the following day, less than 24 hours later, Puff Daddy P Diddy, he settled out of court, which to a lot of people will make him look guilty because this day and age, social media, the way the normal media is, oh, you settled out of court, you gotta be guilty. That's how it goes. And it's interesting to see what was said during the settlement, or after the settlement, I should say, with the statements, which we're going to take a look at now. Again, this is coming from the BBC News. Sean Diddy Combs, singer Cassie, settles lawsuit. Rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs and R&B artist Cassie Ventura have settled a legal case one day after she accused him of this and this. So that last part by there, the ST, that wasn't actually said in the main part that was released on Thursday. No one knew about that part. Obviously, on the Friday, this is what's come out. And it's interesting to see it go on because in the joint statement with Mr. Combs, Miss Ventura said she decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. She would have had a bit of control if it went through court as well, I will say that. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Obviously, Mr. Combs wrote as well, we have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best. Love. But then his lawyer jumped in. Following the settlement, Mr. Combs' lawyer, Benjamin Brafman, said this: just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle a lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes her the best. See, to me, if I had his money and someone accused me of these things, and I knew I was innocent, I would take it to court. But again, no, not everyone has $900 to $1 billion as their net worth, you know? And no one hardly has this. And these kind of things, obviously, he can fight this for the rest of his life, if he wanted to, that is. But with him going this way and settling it out of court, literally less than 24 hours after the lawsuit was put in, to me, it's almost like he doesn't want any fuss, but we don't know if he is guilty or not. Because with this, obviously, in the matter of days, well, one day, less than 24 hours, it was like, right, lawsuit filed. News everywhere, rap mogul, you know, Sean Diddy, blah, blah, blah. Next day, Sean Diddy and blah, blah, blah settle. What? This is a serious lawsuit. It's not just like, oh, he stole money or he took my money, I want it back. This is someone accusing someone else of SA, the R word, trafficking, just so many horrible things. It's almost like a word salad, literally is, because everything has just been thrown into the bowl. Every single horrible, degrading word that you can think of, which someone could do to someone, was thrown in it. And obviously this all came up. But there's one thing regarding all of this, which has just, you know, in New York, I believe on the 24th of November is when it finishes. And what that is, she has filed it in New York under New York's Adult Survivors Act, which is a recent bill passed that opened up a one-year look-back window, allowing adult survivors whose statute of limitations have expired the ability to file a civil case against their accused offender. So that's what they have got there. So that's what's happened, and this is why that is being filed. The 24th of November is when it finishes. And it's interesting to see that this has gone on, because with the windows, you know, set to expire, a file is on the 24th of November. It's really like, oh, because I'm thinking like that because it's so close to the closing window. She's had a long time, obviously, to think about this. And according to his lawyer, she tried blackmailing him. So we have no idea how long both sides have been talking to each other. We have no idea. And with the amount of time it took to settle this, we didn't get anything. You know, there's no evidence to look at. There's no documents really to look at either, just the lawsuit, if you can get your hands on it. And it does make you think what exactly has happened, because with this, my mind is I'm on neither side, and I literally, at this moment in time, I don't know who to believe. Because again, we haven't got anything to go on. But with this, like I said, it was interesting that it finished and settled within less than 24 hours. But let me know what you think of this down below, folks. I will continue to look into this. Any new bits of information pop up, lawsuits or whatever, expanded upon, I will try and find them, and I will try and bring them to the channel. Let me know what you think of this down below, because like I said, it's a very weird scenario, because obviously the time frame of when they settled, you got one side saying she tried blackmailing, then you got her side saying, no, he tried offering us money to not file a lawsuit. There's just a ton of stuff going on. Let me know what you think, guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you all soon.